Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be sharing how I batch cook one lot of sauce and how that sauce can be added to 4 different meals to help speed up your cooking process. I usually batch cook this sauce at the beginning of each week, and that way I'll put some in the freezer, some in the fridge, and then whenever I need some of this sauce to add to a meal, it's easy for me to just pull out, pop it into the meal, and I cannot tell you how much quicker it makes each meal to cook. My sauce is packed full of veggies. It's got onion, it's got peppers, carrots, garlic, it's got everything in there. So when you do come to cook, you have already got the base of so many meals. The first thing I'm going to start off with is a pasta dish. This sauce is ideal for pasta dishes. You can add it to beef to make a bolognese, or you can just serve it as it is to make it a veggie dish. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn the camera around and show you my sauce before it's made. I'm going to show you exactly what I put in this sauce, but every single time I make it, it does vary a little bit because it just depends what I've got in the fridge as to what goes into it. So if you look through your fridge and you've got a couple of extra bits, then don't be shy to just chuck it into your sauce too. I'm going to talk you through the ingredients that I use, how I go about cooking it, and then I'll show you that I then pop it into my containers, and then I will store those in the fridge and freezer. Once I've done that, I will then take you through 4 evenings this week to show you what I use my sauce in for the different meals I'm cooking my family this week. I really hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments box what you would cook with this sauce too. Let's get cooking. So I'm going to make my sauce using these ingredients. So literally I've just gone through my cupboards and my fridge and I've just pulled out anything that looks like it's sort of about to turn, or any veggies that I just want to use up. So I have got 3 peppers here, which I've just taken the center out. I've got loads of carrots, 2 things of tomato passata, garlic, onion, some of these roasted red peppers. These are so nice. They're like sweet roasted red peppers. So they make your sauce really, really delicious. And then I have also got 2 vegetable stocks. So I will probably be adding about 400 mils of water to this as well. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to slice everything up into little chunks, and then I'm going to put it into my tocket. Just pop everything in there. It steams your ingredients till they're nice and soft, and then it blitzes it all up in the one machine. So once I've done that, like I said, this is going to be the base for all of my meals this week. So as you'll be able to see, this little bit of prep is going to make your next 4 meals really, really quick and easy. Right, so the first meal I'm going to make is just going to be a really simple pasta dish. I'm not going to add anything to my sauce because it's just so delicious as it is. So what I have got here is some gluten-free pasta, not for any particular reason, but just because that was what was in my cupboards. I'm just going to cook this up. As soon as my pasta is ready, I will drain it off, and then I will pop it into a bowl, spoon my sauce over the top, add a little bit of pepper and some grated cheese on the top, and my first meal is ready. So what I have got here is some lamb mince. I've obviously got my sauce that I made. I've got some potatoes. I've also got this little Mexican street food spice mix, and I have also got some paprika. I will use some salt and pepper too. So the first thing I'll start off by doing is I will cube up my potatoes. I'll keep the skins on. So I'll cube my potatoes, put them into a baking dish, and I'll put a generous amount of paprika on top as well as some salt and pepper. I'll then put these into the oven on 190 degrees centigrade for a good 40 minutes. Whilst those are cooking, I'll make up my lamb mince mix. So what I will do is I'll just pop my lamb mince into a pan. I'll fry that off until it goes nice and brown. I will then add this whole sachet of Mexican street food spice over the top of my lamb mince, as well as the whole lot of this sauce too. As my sauce has got onion, garlic, loads of carrots and loads of peppers and veggies in here, I don't need to add anything else to this sauce. You're going to have so much flavour in this lamb mix because obviously you have pre-made your sauce, which has already got so many flavours running through it. Once your potatoes have been cooking for 40 minutes, you're then ready to take them out of the oven, and in a big baking dish you want to first of all add your lamb mix to the bottom, and then you want to scatter your potatoes over the top along with a generous amount of grated grated cheese too. Sorry, forgot to show you that bit at the beginning of this video. I will then put the whole dish back into the oven for a further 20 minutes on 190 degrees centigrade. And when it comes out, as you can see, it is crispy on top, and it is just such a delicious and alternative way of making a sort of shepherd's pie. This is always going to be a really quick and easy meal because the main bit of prep, which is your sauce, has already been done. For this meal, what I have got here is obviously my sauce that I made up. I've got some white fish, I've got some black olives, and then I have got these different grains. So this is just a microwavable whole grain packet, but you could just use rice if you want, or couscous, whatever you fancy. And then I have also got a little bit of couscous left in my cupboards too. So I'm just going to mix these two together. I'll cook this couscous just by adding some vegetable stock to my couscous, covering it over with boiling water, and then putting a plate on top of what I am cooking the couscous in to just let the heat get through to the couscous and cook it. Once my couscous is cooked, I will add it to the grains here and then heat them both up together in the microwave. And then what I'm going to do with my fish and my sauce is I will get a baking dish and I'll pour my sauce along the bottom of my baking dish. I'll also add a little bit of salt and pepper to this too. I'll then get my black olives and I will just put them into the sauce, and then I will get my white fish and I will just lay that over the top. Once my fish is on there, I will then put this into the oven on 170 degrees centigrade for 15 minutes. That's all you need to cook it for, because you just want to make sure your fish is cooked through nicely. Once that's finished and your grains have been warmed through, you can then just dish up. You want to put your grains on the bottom and then lay your fish and sauce over the top of it. Add a squirt of lemon on top of your meal and enjoy. The meal we're going to make today with our prepared sauce is a lasagna. So what I have got in here is I've made myself a little white sauce. I just melted down some butter, added in some flour until my butter became nice and thick and started to come together. And then I slowly added in some milk bit by bit until I had quite a lot of sauce, because I do think a good lasagna needs to have lots of white sauce. And then just at the end, I added in a little bit of paprika, which I have mixed into my sauce too. I've got 750 grams here of beef mince. I again think a good lasagna has lots of meat. I've got my prepared sauce, I've got some lasagna sheets, and I've also got some grated cheese here too. So to make this meal, what you want to start off by doing is making your white sauce. Obviously, I've already made mine here. Next up, what I will then do is I will put my beef mince into a pan. I'll brown that off. Once that's browned off, I'll add in my prepared sauce. I will also add a little bit more salt and pepper into this too, along with some Marmite and some Lea & Perrins and some soy sauce as well. That's just going to really add some extra depth to your mincemeat sauce. Once you've done that, that's it. Everything is ready for your lasagna and it's ready to construct. So to make my lasagna, what I like to do is I like to layer my mince, white sauce lasagna sheets, mince, white sauce lasagna sheets until I've run out of all my ingredients. But you want to end your lasagna with a layer of pasta sheets and with white sauce on top, and then a generous amount of grated cheese on top. Once you finish layering, you're then ready to pop this into the oven on 190 degrees centigrade for a good 45 minutes. And as you can see when you take it out, it is so lovely and crispy on top. And when you cut through it, your pasta is cooked to perfection. This is so quick and easy to make because obviously you already have quite a big chunk of your sauce pre-made, so you can just chuck it in to give this meal loads of flavour. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you guys again next time. Bye!